Well, hello there everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, so I'll probably release an update video sometime soon going into detail about where I've been and what I've been up to. But long story short, I've been busy with college, and now I'm planning to go to grad school for game design. So that's where this video comes in. For most schools, I will need a portfolio showing off what kinds of projects I've done. None of my past projects have been good enough for me to show off, so I've recently started a new project. This one's called Nature Snap, and I'm going to try and upload a new devlog video every day until it's finished. It won't be a really big game, but at the same time it will likely be bigger than anything I've built before. Think of it as a 2D, 32-bit style version of Pokemon Snap, except instead of taking pictures of Pokemon, the player will be taking pictures of various animals. Hopefully by the end of the game I'll have more experience with Unity and 2D pixel art. This is my first attempt at pixel art, so you'll see that there's quite a steep learning curve for me. All of the video will be footage of me building these assets, and I'll be here just to walk you through the thought process with everything I've built. Also, just a heads up, I wasn't able to capture everything because I forgot to record about 25% of the work that I did. Hopefully I'll get better at pressing the record button in the future. So what you've been watching so far has been my first attempt to create bushes for the game. I really struggled with getting the shape right at first, as well as figuring out how much detail to add to it. You'll see that by the end of the process, I decided on mostly circular shape, with a small shadow and highlight on the corners. I also added 2 variants with berries. After I made the bushes, I made some simple tiles for grass, water, and pathway that I stitched together and tiled here. Then I added some of the bushes for the scenery. Next, I decided that I wanted to add some trees, but first I felt that the bushes were a bit too big, proportionally to the size of the trees and the animals that I wanted to add. So I made them a bit smaller. Then for the trees, I basically just made them taller versions of the bushes. And then I added some more texture to the pathways. Here you can see I added some bridge tiles. I completely forgot to record how I made these, but it did take a while. Last thing I did this week was work on the trees a little bit more. At first I thought I wanted an entire terrain just for the treetops to create a canopy, but you can see that it turned out horribly. So I quickly scratched that idea and decided to just make a small forest area in the bottom corner here by making it super dense with scenery. I think that works pretty well. I should note that this is not the actual map that I'm planning to use for the game, it's just so that I can picture how everything will look together. Then I decided I wanted to add an evergreen tree, so you can see my creation process for that here. I started by making the branches come off at different angles, but quickly realized that it looked better if the bottom line for the branches was parallel to the ground. Then I started to shade the tree like I had shaded the other trees and bushes, but I found that I liked it better if they had kind of an embossed look rather than the shine look that I gave them before. It's a small change, but I think that it makes the trees look a lot better. So then I added these trees to the scene and reshaded all of the other trees. And that's it for this week. I'm still doing a lot of school stuff, but I actually have time to work on these kinds of projects now, which is good because I need them for grad school. I'll probably try and upload every weekend, but if I don't get a lot done in 1 week, I may have to wait a week before making a video. But with that said, this week is going to be one of my busier weeks, so hopefully I'll be able to get some work done so I can have a video at the end of the week, but if not, there probably won't be a video until the next week. It's also possible I might make that update video and release that instead of another devlog. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay safe.